I hope you're all having a wonderful day and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to hop on here and just say hi. I know we've all been going through a lot recently with the virus, and for me, I feel like often I don't know, it's just been like the past couple months or so, maybe the past year honestly, with creating videos. I feel like I have to create this perfect video when it comes to editing and filming and lighting and camera setup, but I'm just trying to get better at just filming for fun, because that's kind of what I started doing. And even if it's a little haphazard vlog like this one, I still love creating videos, and I think sometimes I have these standards for myself on what a video needs to look like. So I've been trying to get better at just sharing videos that maybe aren't perfect, but ones that I'm passionate about and excited to create. So I just want to do a check-in, and maybe it's once a week, or maybe it's not as frequent, maybe it's more frequent, but just see how you guys are doing. I created a video, I want to say it was 2 weeks ago now, talking about how the coronavirus may impact my wedding. And honestly, I was just blown away by all your guys' comments and just seeing where everyone's from. It's really amazing just to see how people are experiencing this. And to me, I found it really informative just hearing from you guys from all over the country, all over the world, how you guys are experiencing this. So I would love to continue that with this video too. I love to hear how you guys are doing, what you're experiencing. For me this last week, some highs and lows. I have a couple friends who have lost their jobs. I'm sure you guys are also experiencing that as well. There's a lot of impacts. I feel like the silver lining in that is at least that we're not alone. There's a lot of people that are filing for unemployment right now. Right now, me and my fiance are both really secure in our jobs. We've actually been busier because of all this, which has been great and been such a blessing. And I'm really thankful to still have my job. But I recognize there's a lot of people out there that are losing their jobs, and there's a lot of unknowns, and it's pretty overwhelming when it comes to thinking about paying for rent and things like that. So if you guys are in that position, my heart goes out to you. And I know it's just, there's a lot of uncertainties when it comes to how long this will last. So yeah, just let me know how you guys are experiencing that, what things are like for you. So that was probably a low for this week, is just having some friends lose their jobs. But some things that I've been helping, I'll be honest, last week or the week before that, I really wasn't doing well at all with my mental health. It was really not doing well. I felt like I didn't really have much of a routine. I feel like we all kind of go through this stage as adults, where when you're a kid, you have a parent telling you what to do, and they're the ones setting the schedule, and you just kind of abide by that. And as I've become a young adult, I just totally threw that out the window. I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna eat whatever I want. I'm gonna stay up as late as I want. And so I've learned more and more that that just doesn't work for me. And I really need to have structure in my life. It's just been really difficult for me, I'll be honest, having to force myself to create the structure. It was a lot easier when someone else was doing it for me. So creating that structure is something that's been, I mean, in some ways you have structure when you have a job and you have to go to your job. That automatically creates structure. But this has definitely opened some doors again when it comes to working from home, because if I don't have a plan, I have a really hard time making a structure for myself. So in a weird way, it's been kind of a blessing in disguise to be able to spend this time at home and really force myself to create a structure when it comes to planning meals, keeping up with chores, doing laundry, cleaning things. And when I wasn't doing that, my mental health really wasn't doing well. But once I started getting into more routine, I've been trying to walk as much as possible, obviously maintaining social distancing, but exercising. And I've also got a subscription recently to HelloFresh, because it came in my FabFitFun box for 9 free meals. So I tried that out this week. I'm really bad at cooking. At least I think I'm bad at cooking. I'm not really creative when it comes to planning meals. I'm really not. And so having all of the ingredients there for me, and there was a little bit of minimal prep work involved, but having all the ingredients there and being able to follow a recipe was pretty easy, actually. I mean, it was challenging sometimes just to keep up with everything, but overall I feel like it was very doable, and the meals were so good. So I was really proud of myself for trying that, trying something new this week. I've read some things on Twitter from my friends that they're trying new things. So let me know what you guys are experiencing, if you're trying new things, if you're also having a hard time like me, setting a structure, how your mental health's doing. But I found this week, since I did HelloFresh, that seemed to help a lot. I also put makeup today on for the first time all month. I did not put on any makeup for the month of March. It's really interesting because I saw someone tweet saying that, for the record, I've learned that not putting on makeup does not make your skin better. I don't know if it's the stress I'm experiencing. I don't know if that's created a change, but I'm breaking out right now, like worse than I have like in years. I covered it up, but like all over my forehead. I have a weird like zit like right here in the weirdest spot. I have some on my mouth, on my lip, like all throughout my cheek area. I just have like tons of breakouts happening right now. And again, it's probably because of the stress, but I haven't been wearing makeup. So obviously it's not like makeup like makes that worse. But yeah, so I was just like, you know what? I'm going to put makeup on because again, that's something that's part of my routine. And when I don't do it, I feel like it did kind of help me get in the right mindset today. Just kind of like putting my best face on. And I think it's definitely makes a difference when you like stay all day in your PJs and you just kind of like lay around the house as opposed to getting in the right mindset. Like I feel like for me, I definitely need to like put on like actual clothes other than PJs. And I mean, I'm in workout clothes right now. Like this is pretty much PJs, but like getting in the mindset of getting ready for the day, even if you're not leaving the house, I feel like has been really important for me during this time. What else have I been up to? I hung out with my roommates yesterday. There's a new documentary series on Netflix. I think it's called Tiger King, but it's really interesting. You think it's going to go one way in the first episode and then it goes somewhere totally different, but it's really fascinating. And I know it's trending right now. I'm sure you guys have watched it because it's like all over everywhere. But it's really good. So if you haven't watched it, we watched literally all 8 episodes yesterday. So that was really fun. I also got a Switch and got Animal Crossing. So I've been pretty busy with that. Also really cool because my brother and my sister-in-law also got a Switch as well. And so I think we're going to play like Mario Kart together. That's been like a really cool like activity that we probably wouldn't normally even do together because we're just so busy normally. So it's kind of been nice to like reconnect with them. Like growing up, I played video games a lot with my brother. I used to play outside a lot as a kid too. I was very imaginative, played with dolls. But one way that me and my brother connected was through video games. So it's kind of fun being able to play video games with like him. And then also my friend Doug, who's in California. And I have lots of friends that I've made through makeup stuff. So through like Benefit, that I obviously don't get to see very often because we live in different parts of the country. So being able to connect with them over like the Switch is really, really cool. So I think it's a nice way to like stay connected with people. Even on social media, I feel like it's really helped me a lot to just stay connected. And it's been really interesting seeing social media, at least for me, because I feel like there's a lot of ways in which social media is toxic. And right now, I feel like, I mean, it's still going to be toxic in some ways, but what's interesting is I'm someone that definitely gets like FOMO and like if other people are experiencing things, like I'm so focused, and I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that are like this too, where I'm just like so focused on like, wow, like I'm just going to work, coming home and didn't really do much today. And my other friend is in like Mexico right now on the beach, and my other friend's getting engaged, and this one's having a baby, and this one just got a puppy, and like you're seeing all these things happen. But right now everyone's in the same boat where we can't really go anywhere. We're not going on vacation. We're not experiencing events. We're not getting married. Well, maybe we are. We might be eloping. I mean, I might be eloping. Who knows? But we're all experiencing like, we're not really able to go out and experience these things. And we know that everyone's in the same boat we are, where we're all staying home right now. So it's kind of interesting because I just feel like this weight has been lifted off of me to be like a certain type of way, or just like to feel like, wow, I should be doing this. I should be exercising. Like we're all in the same boat together. And I feel like that's been really helpful. And I just seen a huge increase in people being honest and sharing about their experience. And I think that is so, so wonderful. So I think that's it for this week. I really haven't done much. I've worked from home. That's been nice. And I've seen Joel a lot here and there. He's working on the house right now. He's doing a really good job. It looks amazing. I have all the footage from when we bought the house. It was like, we call it the surf shack because it looked like a literal shack. Like it did not look like a house at all. I mean, it looked like a house, but it was just like, definitely needed some fixing upping. And so I have a whole video of that, but I've never like edited it because I know it's going to take me a really long time. So maybe this is a good activity to do in quarantine, is to put that all together so you guys can see what the house remodel looks like. But it's coming along. It looks amazing. Wedding stuff. Wedding is still on for right now. We'll see right now with our venue. Basically, even though the CDC is recommending like 8 weeks of people staying distant, our state is only extending that, I think, through April 24th. Or maybe, well, I know originally they basically said no events. Things are changing every day. But originally in Washington, they said no events with, I think, more than 50 people through March 31st. But then Governor Inslee declared a stay-at-home order. When does that end? I think it's through April 4th. I might be wrong, but it's 2 weeks from yesterday. So I'm sure they have to cancel all the events. But basically, our venue is going off of what the state is saying and mandating versus what's being recommended. So right now, our wedding is fine, but it's kind of hard because it's a lot of unknowns. So we're still planning like it's going to happen and hoping it can, but we're also thinking about what would we do if that doesn't work out. So I'll keep you guys posted. There's a lot of you guys who saw my other video that have had to experience this as well and have already had to elope or postpone their weddings, and I'm so sorry. Like, it's just like, it's so stressful for me thinking about that and thinking about like, I've wasted all this time for this to happen. But again, like, I find comfort in knowing that I'm not alone. And honestly, like, people are losing their lives over this. Much worse things are happening than a wedding. And I feel like for me, it has lifted a weight and thinking that my wedding has to be this perfect thing and this is such a big event in my life. But really, at the end of the day, it's like really not that important compared to like other things. And I feel like, again, I'm trying to look for like the good things in this. Obviously, there's a lot of bad, but one of the good things is I feel like this has been a really great reset for me and refocusing like what's important in life and what I actually care about and what matters. And I feel like I really truly needed this wake up call. I feel like I was getting really caught up in, especially with the wedding planning, of what a wedding is supposed to look like and all these little details that really at the end of the day don't matter. And I feel like this has been really great for me to focus on like, wow, like at the end of the day, if I don't post to YouTube every single week or post on Instagram or do all these different things that I feel like I've, thought that needs to happen. Like, at the end of the day, as long as I'm healthy and the people I care about are healthy, that's really what's important. And I think it's really easy to slip away from that and get lost in this thought of like, wow, like I need to be this person, or I need to be in super good shape. I need to be going to the gym every like 3 days a week, 5 days a week. I need to be eating this, and this. But like, honestly, I feel like all my thoughts around that and things that I've cared about have just completely gotten away. And you know what? They'll probably go back once this is all over, but it's been really nice to remember that, like, wow, it doesn't really matter, like, how I look, what I eat, what I wear, how much I weigh, what my hair looks like. Like, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. All that matters is that people you care about are safe and healthy and that you're doing the best job you can to be a nice human. So that's it for me. I'm trying to think. Again, this is a very like scatterbrained video. It's not very structured, but I just felt like I hadn't created a video in a while. And to be honest, I feel like I don't know how it happened, but I feel like I've created this like idea in my head that I have to have videos perfect before I upload them. So I'm trying to break that in me and trying to create more vlog type videos, even though I feel like vlogging in Seattle really is that interesting. But I feel like these dumb videos, like I really enjoy doing them, and I hope you guys enjoy them as well. And I hope you guys are doing really well. It's been really great for me just to hear from you guys and hear what you're going through. I think it's just really eye-opening for us to be connected to each other and hearing about what we're all experiencing in this. So yeah, I love to hear from you guys and hear how you're doing. I hope you and your family are all safe and healthy. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!